Hi, long time no get ready with me. I look a fat mess. We're gonna get into a get ready with me while I talk to you about life, because where have I been? This makes me feel really good. I feel like I'm like in the village in Pakistan, and I love that for me because I'm obviously not there right now. By the way, I was sorting through my makeup. Like, I put all the stuff that I'm not really using right now in a drawer so that if I want to pick at it, I can get it easily. And then I had a shit ton of new makeup that had no home. Like, when I tell you my room was cluttered, like it looked like something exploded in here. It was not cute. So I've kind of narrowed it down. This was a half magic box because they sent me some PR, but I've literally filled it to the top with new-ish makeup that I keep reaching for, but it's currently got no home because there's no room in my drawer. So yeah, I'm longing the intro out so much. But we're getting ready for dinner. I'm literally just going to my auntie's next door. So I don't know why I'm getting ready, but I am. Like, I want to get ready. I'm going to be taking the Estee Lauder Watery Glow Primer. I got sent a bunch of Estee Lauder things to try. And this one I really liked. Like, it gave me... Oh my god, I need to take my pimple patches off. Yuck. Okay, it's kind of gone, and you guys don't understand. I I went to a lot of iftars in Ramadan, obviously, so I was getting ready for iftars, so I was doing makeup for them and filming content. And then the last 2 days of Eid, I went ham on my face. Like, not ham like cake, but I don't actually wear makeup every day. Like, I wear it for content and then I'll wipe it off, or if I'm going like out, I'll like, oh my god, let me do my makeup. But otherwise, I don't actually wear it. I feel like people just assume because you do makeup on social media that you wear it every day. Most of the time, I'm like this at home on the sofa in my pajamas. It's actually so funny because when I actually make an effort, I don't see anyone. And I went Tesco like in my pajamas and my night slippers and no makeup on, and I kid you not, I saw like 10 people I knew. But it's fine because you need a good balance, right? By the way, this is not a white cast. You just kind of have to take your time rubbing it in. I would walk out like this. I feel really great, other than the fact that my skin is not great and I have like a wax burn there, which is not cute. So that's wonderful. Also, someone actually DM'd me about the fact that whenever I rub my primer in on Instagram, I don't let my pinkies touch my face. I don't do it on purpose. I don't know why. I'd be doing this and my... Look, it's literally just... I don't do it on purpose, it just happens. Anywho, I love making cheesecakes, right? So I was like to my auntie, we're a very big dessert house, especially on Eid. But like, one of my aunties bakes cakes. What's it called? My other auntie loves like other desserty things, and we're very big on dessert, like every single one of us. I enjoy making cheesecakes. Like, I actually love a nice cheesecake, like a lemon or Oreo. And so I was like, let me be helpful. And I made them in these mini shot glasses. If you follow my Instagram, I posted on my Instagram, so you would have seen it on my story. But yeah, I really enjoy making cheesecakes. It's like a comfort dessert, and I like making it more than I actually like eating it. But anyways, I did those on Eid, and I actually did them the night before, and I left it quite late, stupidly. In case you guys did not notice, I actually have eyelashes now. If you go on my Instagram, I got sent a lash lift kit. I was very skeptical about stuff like that because, one, my lashes are pretty much non-existent, but apparently I have some after using that. By the way, I'm going to be spot concealing with the NARS Soft Matte Complexion Concealer in Ginger. Literally just going to take it on any bits I want to like even out before I go in with something like for my whole face. But I was saying, what was I saying? How was everyone's Eid? Because I feel like it was such a good Eid, but every Eid, right, my first day I'm like, no, I'm not feeling it, and then second day I'm like, yeah, this is my day. And this Eid, I got ready very quick. But here's my thing, right, with Eid, I'm very like, if I put too much effort in with my makeup, I hate it. Like every time I've tried super hard on my makeup, I end up hating what I look like. So I was like, you know what, it's kind of good I did it in a rush. And when I tell you, my makeup at the end of the day looks so good. Like I literally had a bit of laugh lines and that was it. I need to start rushing more often. I feel like when I have too much time when I'm doing my makeup, I get a bit like, oh my god, yeah, I've got so much time, let me use new stuff and try new things, and it just never goes well. Sometimes I literally forget that I have a YouTube because I feel like I pay a lot more attention to my Instagram, because I actually have someone telling me like, okay, you need to get this done by this date, or I'm very like, I know I've got certain deadlines for things, or I know I have to put certain content out by a certain time, whereas on here I just forget. And then my mom's like, have you got anything for YouTube? And I'm like, oh shit, I've got a YouTube. So remind me to be more active on here. For my actual base, I'm literally going in with a bit of Charlotte Tilbury Flawless filter. I love this stuff. It's a bit tanned, as you can tell. My skin, my complexion is really weird. Like I feel like it's different every day. I'm gonna pat that in. I have been loving Charlotte Tilbury on its own. People are like, it's a primer or it's to go under foundation, and I think on a full coverage day I would put it under foundation. But when I tell you, I've used my whole first one that I ever had was on its own. Like I always just used it on its own until I realized that people actually put it under another base product. Like just look at how flawless your skin looks. It really is in the name. Flawless filter, because you look flawless and you look like a real life filter. Also look how when I blend it out, it's not off color. This is why I have to have so many different base products, because why is my complexion changing every single day? I changed my mind real quick because I was just complaining about my skin. I've had this really weird thing, and I feel like it's because in Ramadan your diet is different. I don't really know, but I just broke out around my mouth, but it wasn't like, I didn't have spots, it was like a weird texture around my face. My issue is that I like quite glowy skin, and when I was putting makeup on, the texture was very obvious, and unless I powdered it. And then I hate like powdering my whole face, like especially around my mouth. I like to powder my under eyes and just this part of my chin and maybe on my forehead, but that's about it. That is done. I'm going to take my Makeup Revolution contour stick. I normally use F14, but we're going to go in with F13 because it's a bit more of a bronzy shade. F14 is quite dark. This one's a bit more bronzy, orangey. It's going to add a bit of warmth back to the skin. I just want to look fresh and glowy. I actually love Makeup Revolution. Well, this is a foundation stick, it's not actually a contour stick, but obviously I get a deeper shade and I use it to contour or bronze up the perimeters of my face. If I had to recommend like a good contour stick to someone, this is always the first one I talk about. It is so easy to blend out and it's just got such beautiful pigment. Look how much colour that has added back to my face. Also, their products are so easy to blend that in the summer, like when I'm feeling lazy, I literally will blend everything out with my fingers and call it a day. And those are the good makeup days. Like you do not need to use 100 brushes. Look at that, like it's added so much life back to the skin. And we're not doing anything crazy, like no chiseled contour. I kind of just want bronzy skin. So cute. Concealer, I'm taking the KVD Good Apple. Yeah, it is. This is a KVD Good Apple concealer. I actually need to get another one in a different shade. I love this shade, but I feel like sometimes when I powder it, it goes a bit yellow and I don't really love that. I'm gonna blend my concealer out. By the way, I have these cute Spectrum like macaron beauty blenders, and when I tell you that was not baby pink anymore, even this one, I've used it on Eid now again, so it's kind of ugly and a bit messy. But my sister cleaned my sponges and she didn't tell me how she did it, and I'm like, all right, you're gonna do it all the time now. I'm just gonna blend it in with my fingers and you guys can watch my dirty sponge while I do that. How freaking good does that look? I'm just gonna, oh, that was quite a bit. That was quite a lot. I just love the whole little spongy moment and the fact that it's a big fat sponge. I know you can take it off, by the way, if you don't like that, but that is literally the only reason I bought them. And then I did fall in love with the formula and the pigment. Oh dear. I would rather my makeup... Oh my god, I actually want to ask this. Would you rather your makeup look better in person or in pictures? Because whenever someone asks me that, I would much rather me look better in person, and then pictures someone can edit it, like I can sort it out. But why would I want to look really good in my pictures and then in person my makeup looks trash? So I would much rather take longer in person. And I was actually talking to my friend about this, and she was like, no, I'd rather look better in my pictures. And I was like, but imagine it's an occasion, you've uploaded pictures, and then in person your makeup is horrible. Like, what? Or am I just being dumb? I'm gonna set my face with my trusty Huda. I think I need another one soon because I'm literally up to there. This is my favourite powder in the whole wide world. That being said, before this came out, I was a Laura Mercier translucent setting powder girl, and I stopped in between because I found this and I was like, yep, I love this, I don't need any other powder. And then my translucent powder ran out. That's when I realised I actually do love my Laura Mercier translucent powder. Like, you don't appreciate what you have until it's not there anymore, guys. I know that sounds really deep because I'm only talking about my setting powder, but it's true. And then I actually went and got a fresh one, so I haven't opened it yet. I have a really bad habit of I'll buy new things to try, like makeup wise, skincare wise, whatever, but then when my shit runs out, I'll just quickly top up what I was already using. My Laura Mercier, it ran out, and I already had a new Jordana Tisha powder which I haven't opened, and a Givenchy setting powder which I've been dying to try, and I bought it god knows how long ago, and I just haven't got around to trying it out. So I'm actually going to do that soon. Oh my god, shall we do a get ready with me using brand new makeup that I've never tried before? That can be quite exciting. Look, that's where I set. So I like the rest of my face to be quite glowy, and then I'll go in with glowy powder products as well. Bronzer, someone needs to put me onto another one because I do not let go of this. Like, I got a Milani one actually. Looks very similar to this. I'm sure it's a baked bronzer. Blush, I'm taking Milani. Milani never lets me down, and when you want a glowy cheek, like, Milani is your girl. This is in the shade 01 Dolce Pink. It's my all-time fave shade. Like, this shade is top tier. You cannot go wrong. Can you see? Like, it's not even a dome anymore because I used the shit out of this. Look at the difference. It just makes you look very healthy, very glowy, very like flushed. I love a good bit of pink colour to my cheeks, like a cute pink blush, and just finding a pink blush that really suits your skin tone is so important. I'm gonna leave it at that because I have a tendency to get carried away with blush. Look how cute that looks. I don't know if I've mentioned about mascara, but I have been using this every single day that I put mascara on. It's the Lancome mascara that I spoke about in my last video, I think. But it's to the point where I'm like neglecting every other mascara, and I actually went and got the L'Oreal, is it L'Oreal? Yes, Lash Paradise mascara. So we're gonna try this out because I just have this thing with mascaras. I don't think I should go out my way. The Lancome one I got sent and it's amazing. And the only other one that I love is the Hourglass one, which I also got sent from Space NK, and I love that one. But when I go to the drugstore, I like to just pick up random mascaras and hope for the best. So let's try this out. You are actually joking me. This is literally coming from a girl who has near enough no eyelashes. Lash Lift Kit is a godsend. I'm gonna literally try and leave a link below in the description of the reel where I used the Lash Lift Kit, so you guys can see how I did it, and you can actually go purchase it as well if you would like to. I would definitely recommend. Also, it was not hard to do whatsoever. Like, if I can do it, you can do it. I tried a lip mask, a new one. Don't cheat on your lip mask because Laneige was doing me so good. and I tried a new one and it leaves a really weird cast, like a line on my lips, and I hate it. Like, it makes me sick. So don't cheat on your lip mask. I'm gonna line very lightly though, because this is quite a dark brown. Like, this shit is dark. Just like so. Again, under my lips. I like the little joint cupid's bow moment, so I'll join my cupid's bow. That's the only bit I overline. Don't go whoop all around. The only time I feel like that's acceptable, literally looks like a little mustache, and the only time I feel like that's okay is, and I'm saying it because it happened to me on Eid and I was pissed off because I was eating a samosa, or 3 or 4, and my lip liner, like, when I bit it, it like transferred to the bottom of my lips. I had a lip liner like here, and then it looked like I tried to overline like that, but I didn't. Do you know what I'm gonna use? Revlon. If you're out there and you're listening, I beg you, like, only tell me when you release the colours of the freaking lip shine. I have travelled to every possible shop I can think of that's like okay enough for me to travel to, because I'm not going like to America or something for the lip shine. I have looked everywhere, I have asked everywhere. I be pissing off the workers at Boots because every time I'm there I'm like, can you look for it? Can you look in the bottom drawer? She's like, no, it's just the testers. I'm like, who is coming in here and buying this? Because she was like, oh yeah, everyone's been asking about it. Who's buying it if everyone's asking and no one's got it? Like, do you bring stock in? Like, I don't know. I freaking love this, and look at it. Just hold on. It's a lipstick, but it's like a frosty white kind of shade. Like, it's very shiny, feels like a gloss, but it's in lipstick form. But it's not sticky, it's not oily, it's not greasy. Like, it is magic in a little tube. What if we just put little like green studs in? I feel like that's quite cute. What are we thinking? I really like those. They're so cute. They're like emerald greeny. I feel like this is giving a nice little, like, I didn't try too hard and my ears are not in agony. Like, I just threw a bit of makeup on, put the first studs I could find in, and like, I turned up, you know. I'm going to head out literally down the road. I'm gonna go turn up a bit earlier, help a little, because, you know, I'm not just gonna go down, sit down like this. I'm gonna go be helpful. But make sure you guys like this video, you share it, you subscribe, all that good stuff, and make sure you have your bell notifications on so you know every single time I post. And if you have any content ideas, do leave them below. But I have like a lot stored up here, so hopefully I will bring that all out for you guys. But I hope you guys enjoyed.